Hello everybody and welcome to another knockoff review. Haven't done one of these for a little while now, have I? Today we're taking a look at the new version of Vincordor. This is the model New Century Fire of the Sky Deformation Model Alloy Edition. Ooh. Basically it is a shattered glass oversized version of the Siege Jetfire. I've got the original oversized version and it's very good. Very much looking forward to building up my shattered glass collection. Now I know they have recently done an official MP shattered glass Jetfire, so I may just wait for the KO of that as well. But this guy does look good. Quick look around the box. We have him on the back there. We have him there. 36 steps to get him deformed up, I guess. And there he is with the kind of more Jetfire-esque look. It is what it is. It's a big, dirty, chunky knockoff of Jetfire. So let's crack it open. And here he is out of his plastic prison. Now he does feel a little bit lighter than his original version, in my opinion, but he's still a big, solid piece. You see, I've got him here with his guns. He does come with a plethora of accessories. We have the chest piece with the additional Valkyrie style headpiece. We get two of these cannons, get two of these blast effects, two of these longer weapons, and these shorter pieces which can fit up on top like so. And we get an overly heavy die-cast base which can work alongside the luminous kind of flight stand. And as you can see, I've stuck a Decepticon, well, an evil Shattered Glass Autobot insignia on there. Those are one of the sets that we get from Shozi. As you can see, I've got the red Decepticons there, and that's the purple Autobots. Although I should have really switched this around, because I think I've put it on top of a Decepticon insignia. But that was just to show you what it would look like. Now, I can put the armor and everything on him, but to be honest with you, I'm probably going to keep him like this because my alternative version of him, I'll just show you. I'll show you. It does come with LEDs in the head, but mine are a little bit temperamental. See that? But sometimes they just kind of tweak on and off, but there we go. That's the LED light function. And here we have him alongside the rest of the Jetfires or Skyfires. And is there a collective term for these? I don't know. This is the original version of the Oversized. We have the KO version of the MP. And then we have Fans Toys take on Jetfire as well. So they're all a very good size. These two are obviously a lot less accurate to the cartoon or animation. They've gone much more in keeping with Siege and their kind of War for Cybertron-esque style. But still a very good looking piece nonetheless. I need to get more Shattered Glass figures. I have like 3. I think I need to really start investing a little bit more into those because I love that kind of color scheme. Here we have him with the oversized Shattered Glass Reximus Prime. So there you go. It gives you kind of an idea of how big this boy is. I think I'll try and get a hold of the Shattered Glass X-Transport figures as well, just to have them displayed in their bot modes, just to kind of build up those evil Autobots a bit, I think. Right, now we can get a little bit more up close and personal. Head can look up, down, left and right, rotate, no tilt side to side. Shoulders, softer ratchet. This is definitely thinner than the first version. Ratchets still seem tight, but there's definitely not as much heft to him. You got that double jointed bend on that elbow there, which is nice. It's almost kind of a, it's not shampoo bottle quality plastic, but it's definitely a much thinner take. I don't know why they did that. Maybe they were just cost saving, I'm not sure. And some of these at the edges aren't quite as refined, and there's a lot of like there's a bit of excess plastic on some of these joints that need to be kind of shaved off. There is a waste rotation in that, so no waste crunch. Got friction out to the side, which is actually okay for me. I like being able to get a half decent A stance, and then we've got some pivot on the feet. Got some die cast in there, up and down on those heels. So there is enough articulation to get him in a nice solid stance. But at the same time, something just feels a little bit off about the plastic. Just a little bit thinner than what I would like. Anybody else have this in hand? What are your thoughts? And for those of you that do like this look, it's an option. I'm personally not a fan of it. I think the MPs definitely did it better. But it's a pretty kind of funky look nonetheless. Now to get him transformed up, if you've got these pegs out, you're going to bring those back in, and you're going to extend these wing panels. These are going to come up and out like so, and then this panel here is going to come out, and that's going to slide and tab in like so, and do the same with this side. Push this in, bring this out, bring that up, bring this down, and it's going to push, tab, and secure into position. We can then bring these wings all the way down and all the way down, and my lights on his head are now started to work. Turn those off. I do like that. I like that kind of Superman-esque look he's got on there. Come down to these legs. You want to open them up, and you've got this panel that untabs. That's going to come all the way around to the back of the leg, and that's going to push and secure into position. And then from here, this can compress, and as we slide these up, there is a tab here and a latch just inside those legs, which allows that to tab in and secure. We can then slide this backpack section up, and down, and that's going to slide so it lines up with these pegs here, and then slide in. So come on. Ooh. Come on, it should tab into the back of the legs as well. There we go. And do the same with both sides. These shoulders untab, which allows the chest piece to untab, which then allows this to lift up. And with that lifted up, we can now untab this section here. Allows us to bring out the nicely hidden nose cone and just push and secure that in. This is something I really love. This is down to Siege. It's basically the Automel feature, isn't it? So the head comes up and basically slides into this backpack section with their spring-loaded pieces. That's brilliant. That really reminds me of kind of the old Automorph. And then this can come down and all the way in. Again, this needs to have some plastic shaved off here, I think, because the resistances aren't quite right. And then these shoulders, these are going to come in like so, and again there's a little bit too much resistance on here for my liking. Come around to the fists, and this section here comes out, this comes out on the fist like so, and then we can just square off the hand, slide that inside, and this is going to collapse in on itself like so. This is going to rotate so the handle's now on the outside. This comes in, and see here there's a tab just there. That's going to line up with this tab on the back here, so slide that in and then bring that section in, push and secure that in, and then this can come down, and again there's this tab, and tab, that's gonna push so, and then finally flip the landing gear down. These pegs come out, and we've got the landing gear up the top here as well. The flight stand pegs in here and at the base there, and then slides on like so. You can actually just attach this directly on to the base here as well, but I do like having the flight stand on. Let's just move those up like so. There we go. Look at that. That's a nice size. You know what? For the price you paid for this, and if we do get the official shattered glass MP, this would make a really good vehicle mode as well, doesn't it? That's nice. I like that. Yeah, a little bit frustrating. You have to make sure you kind of wiggle all these in. Like I said, the resistances aren't quite on par with their first release, I don't think. But you get what you pay for. It's a big, huge chunk of a bot. It's fun. It's a good desk bot. It's not perfect by any means, but definitely looks the part, and I like it. I like it a lot. So there we have it. Oversized Shattered Glass Siege Jetfire. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and include a link in the description where this can be purchased. If you do visit the show Z, feel free to use my creator code, which helps support these channels. It is BENZ. And until next time, for myself and the rest of the Collectibles household, thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.